In this video, I'm going to go over 3 easy ways to increase opt-in rates for your funnel. So whether it's a lead magnet or a webinar opt-in, I'll help you increase your conversion rates. So before we get into this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button so I can keep making more epic videos for you. So the first test that's going to improve your opt-in rates is really split testing the headline a few times. The headline is probably the most important piece of copy on the whole page. It makes the biggest amount of difference. And so you really want to split test your headline multiple times. And that should be your focus, right? Before starting and changing the other copy around, do at least 3 to 4 headline opt-in tests. Some ways you could do this is trying different angles. For example, you could try pain-based versus gain-based. So a pain-based headline could be something like, the 3 mistakes that most agency owners make that keep them stuck at less than 5 figures a month, right? Or the 3 mistakes that most agency owners make that leave them a slave to client work and really keep them stuck. So you see where I'm going, right? You're hitting on a pain point and you're kind of using that to get their attention, because if they're in that painful situation, they're going to identify with that and opt in for that. On the other hand, a gain-based headline could be something like, how to double your agency with this simple service, right? Or how to double your agency with this simple hack. So a gain-based focus more on the gain. So you want to test both of them because different people will react differently and different niches will react differently as well. So the second opt-in test you want to do is actually play around with your bullet points, right? So usually you'll have your headline, there might be a sub-headline, which is another thing to test, but really the bullet points are a big part of the landing page, as people will usually look at them to see if there's something that interests them, right? Because the headline is going to be the main promise, right? But really to kind of get them over the edge, there might be something in the bullet points that's going to convince them to opt in. So what you can do with this is, let's say in your presentation or your video sales letter or webinar, you have a list of topics. You can try different topics as bullet points in your opt-in page, right? So let's say you're doing a webinar on how to lose weight more effectively. And since you have 3 bullet points, you can try completely different angles for each one of them, right? So you could try one that's focused on weight loss, another one that's focused on an exercise that can help them burn fat faster. And then you can try, bullet points that are much more hypey versus bullet points that sound more scientific. So the bullet points are really another way to essentially improve your opt-in rates, as people look at those and they make their decision to opt in based on those bullet points and if they're good or not. Now, the third key component that you want to be testing is your main image or a GIF, right? So a lot of times on an opt-in page, you'll see kind of a main image. So it could be a photo of, let's say, the person who's doing the webinar, and there might be a little text below being like, hey, this person has been featured in XYZ, or it could even be a GIF, right? I've seen GIFs on a lot of opt-in pages where there's like basically somebody who's talking in the GIF, and it gives this element of movement onto the landing page. So people click on it, and then when they click on it, an opt-in page will show up. Now you can either test a really classy photo of you versus a GIF where you're actually on camera presenting. And then another third variation is actually have a GIF where maybe you start out by presenting something, but then you switch to a screen share of results, right? So some big number or some big result that's in there. So essentially something that creates a lot of curiosity, or something that really gets their attention to get them to opt in. So it could be even something on the screen that just shows some unique tool that you're using, right? So people are instantly curious about what you're doing on there. Now I'll give you a 4th bonus opt-in page suggestion, which is adding social proof to a page, right? So if you have an opt-in page, sometimes you might have a testimonial or 2 in there, but you may want to try an opt-in page with 5 or 10 testimonials. So I've seen this a lot where people will have 10 testimonials on their opt-in page, maybe even video testimonials. And these can be great for industries where people are skeptical. So give that a try as well. That's a 4th bonus test that I'd like to play around with, which is either a lot of different testimonials in a page or a very minimalistic page with no testimonials at all. So try both of them to see how they affect your opt-in rates. Now I want to give you guys a few more surefire ways to increase opt-in rates. So one we've tested that's really useful for automated webinar funnels or any kind of webinar funnel is actually taking that default ever webinar opt-in form, right, that you have to embed on your page, and actually custom coding it. Because the problem with the current ever webinar opt-in forms that you embed into pages are that they're really slow. So we actually had a developer custom code an opt-in for us, right, for every webinar, and that would pop up instantly. This improved our opt-in conversion rates by 10%, which is a pretty big measurable lift. So I would highly suggest you look into that. Now, another way to increase opt-in rates is if you're using a software like ClickFunnels, and let's say you've tested various opt-ins and you've gotten to one which has a high conversion rate, what you can do is you can take that ClickFunnels landing page and actually convert it to HTML, and that will improve the speed of the opt-in by significant amounts. So I highly suggest you look into doing that as well. Now, in general, with opt-in pages, you do want to focus on page load speed. That's one of the biggest factors. So anything you can do to make the page load faster will increase your opt-in rates quite a bit. And this can often increase opt-in rates by 30 to 40%. So really important that you do not have a slow opt-in page. So guys, that's it for the video. If you like this video, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.